So many parents go with wait till they're ready. Then they go way past the point of showing interest and capability. They end up with a three-nager, they end up with preschool deadlines, and everything is harder. And so they wish that they had known that their child would potentially be ready earlier than they realized.
How do you know when a child is ready to potty train?
This is one of the biggest questions in potty training. I do have a recommended age range for potty training, which is 20 to 30 months. Most kids have mastered walking to a certain extent. Maybe you've already worked through some separation anxiety. You've hopefully focused on limit setting to a certain extent. They're physically capable at this point, and this is also before the strong individuation sets in. So I think most parents now have heard of the three-nager, the new word that's being floated around. Yeah, you want to get into the potty training before you hit that milestone. With OCRAP, we think about capable versus ready. And so this is a really important distinction. Ready is kind of a fuzzy guideline. It's hard to know if anyone's really ready for anything ever. And capable is much more concrete. So it's easier for you, the parent. For me, I think of capable versus ready kind of like the decision to have a baby. That's my own sort of personal experience. So was I capable? Most definitely. Was I ready? I don't know that that was ever really going to happen.
But a lot of parents aren't sure they're ready, and they still make it work really well. They're perfectly capable.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. We do have some guidelines for capability. Can you tell when your child is going in their diaper? Can they tell when they're going? So if you can recognize that. If they retreat to a corner, a lot of kids will do that to pee or poop. If they ask for their diaper to be changed after they're soiled. But what I will say about those is that you don't have to have all of the above for that. So it's really, if one of those things is starting to happen, then you're getting into the time frame where you want to start thinking about potty training. Couple other things, showing interest in the potty. A lot of parents think that interest in the potty is going to be, this much one week, this much the next, and so forth, and it really doesn't happen that way. The interest peaks and then it starts to fade away. And so that's where if you've kind of gone past that, a lot of parents think that their children aren't even interested in the potty, but they were at some point and then it stopped. Other non-potty factors you can look for, if they're indicating that they're thirsty or hungry, which is just recognizing a physical sensation and acting on it, similar to the potty.
Is there a time frame when you would recommend during the nighttime, or a capabilities checklist?
Yes. So you can look at night training if your child starts to stay dry consistently, say like 5 to 7 days in a row. Some kids will never get there on their own, so then they need the extra nudge. But generally speaking, if you haven't started by 3, 3.5, then you really want to start attending to it.
Got it.